this three-character parody, my son Hugo brings his friend Slick home for dinner. Hugo and Slick represent two of my resources, oil and water. I'd like to encourage all of you to be kind to me. I am your hostess, you, my organisms.
Hi, Mom. I brought my buddy Slick home for supper.
So, this is Slick. Well, Hugo's been pouring praise on you, Slick. He claims you're everything he's not. The perfect partnership.
I sure hope so, Mrs. Nature.
But Slick, will the partnership be a make or a break? Hugo's my crystal clear nature lover. You're kind of impenetrable.
Me impenetrable? I'm accessible 24/7, aren't I, H2O?
You've always been easy to reach, Slick, but you can be quite volatile.
I'm just a bit, you know how young men are, unrefined.
You look cold, boys. Turn up the solar heat panel, Hugo. Dinner will be ready nickety-split, slickety-nick. Beers, boys?
I'd love a pale ale if you can spare one, Mrs. Nature.
Isn't it ironic that we say pale ale when it really means dark beer? I have plenty, Slick. Hugo?
A honey lager, thanks, Mum. Come on in, Slick. Mum's fixing some Pacific wild sockeye.
Salmon? Gotta love those omega-3 essential oils. Mind if I smoke, H2O? Nothing beats a fresh cigar from my cousin in Venezuela.
Fine. Just let me open a window to air things out.
Here you go, boys. Great-grandpa's pewter tankards with glass bottoms. In the old days, they'd avoid the sword thrust by peeking through the dregs, through the glassy base, at the adversary. Bottoms up.
Down the hatch, Slick.
To technology, H2O. You know, your mom's got a point. We don't get enough dregs. The settling ponds take a millennia to filter out the toxins. The birds and mammals keep slurping the brew. We're foiled.
I'm not so sure what I'm bringing to the table, Slick. It kinda chokes me up.
You're such a great mixer, H2O, with 2 to 4.5 times more volume units than me. You distill me into 1 barrel, even after they shovel and truck 2 tons of me.
You can't brush me off with that tar, Slick. You can shovel it, but it goes straight to my tailing ponds.
Dinner's ready, boys.
Come on, you carry the tankards. I've got the empties.
We're on the brink of a technological, disaster, a breakthrough, right, H2O?
What's the matter with you, Slick? You seem unstable.
What a spoiler. Got anything to mop this up?
It'll blend in with the sandy carpet in time. I'll get us some waters in big double-hulled tumblers.
Sounds like progress, H2O. Mrs. Nature, I'm so sorry about the wrecked tankard. Let me pick up the tab.
Well, you know, Slick, Grandpa passed those down, so we'd never let down our guard. I'll find replacements. I have my means.
What I mean is, we'd like to fill you in on some of our oil sand technology plans.
Hey, Slick, are you harping on about that?
Come on, H2O. You know it's coming down the pipe.
Well, it's been moving slow as molasses up till now.
But we've got the teamwork to get it cooking, And when we do, payoff time.
Yeah, Mum, Slick thinks it'll open up Asian markets.
My cousins in Russia, Siberia, Madagascar, Congo, even Utah can't keep up with us.
No bitchin', you sure have a lot of relatives.
Mum, don't be crude.
No, hun, I said bitumen. You know, the petroleum product that generates 2 to 4 times more greenhouse gases than conventional oil.
It may be unconventional, Mrs. Nature, but it's all relative.
Mum, Slick and I are in the thick of this new pitch. Slick says that once people get addicted to the new power source, their greed will keep it lubricated.
Settle down, H2O. Let's not be un-Canadian about this.
There's an element of truth in all that, but not one of my 4 elements. There's air, then there's you, Hugo, aka water, then fire, then earth. But Slick's not really earth, is he? Rather what's been unearthed.
Frankly, I'm just trying to be clear on where we're going with this.
It's elementary. 1,177 kilometers due west, across 1,000 streams, 5 watersheds, virgin rainforest, a mountain range or 2. That's my take on where we're headed. Mrs. Nature, do you have any HP sauce, or better yet, tartar sauce?
You'd bury my wild salmon under all that guck? Yuck!
I actually like the 2 together.
That's abnormal.
Pardon me, but I need to take a leak.
Hugo, where did you uncover this guy?
Not here, Slick. Look, that's enough. Wind your way out of here, Buster Brown. We've had it up to here with you.
You's kiddin'. I've been floating you for years, H2O.
That won't wash around here, Slickster. I'm solvent without you. How dare you imply I'm speculative? You're the non-renewable energy source.
Just 'cause I asked for tartar and HP sauce? Or was it that I need to pass water?
That's what it's all about with you. You pandering to me. What kind of double-cross is this?
Well, aside from the social and health concerns, there's farmland and boreal forest loss, the Fraser and the Skeena fish stocks, the ecology, and a tourism industry worth 750 mil.
Mrs. Nature, I hope I haven't been too much of a drain.
Hugo, please take your friend out of here, and don't let Mr. Scummy gum up our plumbing.
Okay, Mum. Come on, Slick. Don't be such a thick hydrocarbon.
He'll have to do his emissions out by the greenhouse.
I think this whole thing is rigged. This is a slippery slope. Oi!
I've washed my hands of that guy, but I still feel tarnished somehow.
Well, son, we can't just bury our heads in the muskeg with acquiescence. That boy needs reform school to upgrade his defects.
Well, Mum, that'll cost you.
We can't just shape him up and ship him out.
That's unsustainable.
I'd never sacrifice your path, Hugo.
My cycle path?
Uh-huh. All your Asians, evapo, condense, precipa.
That's great, Mum, but first I want more.
Let the first be last, dearest.
Growth, affluence.
Trouble is, we don't know what we want anymore.
It's simple enough, Mum. Money, house, cars, social media networks, the latest in everything, lacking for nothing, friends with everybody, trusting nobody.
What I'm trying to say is we don't know what we're worth. Our resources need responsible management, a fresh point of view.
How about some of your creative solutions?
All right. let's go camping.
You're not suggesting this is just one big national park, are you, Mum?
Of course not. But if we spent more time in wilderness, we'd know what riches really are.
Okay, I'm up for renewal.
You sustain me, Hugo. As long as I've got your outlook, I'll feel sure about our future.
I'll be damned if I'm gonna get sidetracked, muddied, contaminated, siphoned off. That really steams me up.
I don't want you overheating, hon, so I'll do my best to conserve